Hiya, I'm Natelle Quek, and I am this year's guest illustrator for the Summer Reading Challenge. I had so much fun creating the host of characters for this year's theme, which is Marvellous Makers. And I think one of my favorite characters would have to be Bob the dog over here, because I love animals and I've grown up with animals my whole life. And I also really connect with Lila and Yasmin and Amelia, because these characters love to paint and draw, and I love to paint and draw. I would say I've been pretty much drawing my whole life. I think as soon as I started to learn how to pick up a pencil, I never stopped drawing. My mum, she used to work in an office, and she would spend some time making these spiral bound notebooks out of scrap paper that nobody wanted to use. And these scrap paper would be all sorts of colours of the rainbow, and I would love them. I'd sit on the floor drawing for hours on end in these notebooks. So the first picture book I ever illustrated is a retelling of The Little Mermaid, and it's written by Anna Kemp. Since then, I've illustrated several picture books, including a couple of middle grade books. I work completely digitally. So here is my trusty iPad. And what I do is that I use Procreate on the iPad to sketch and to color all the artwork. And then I send them to my laptop and do final adjustments on Photoshop there before I send off the artwork to the publishers. As you can see, I love filling my bookshelves with lots of different kinds of books, especially picture books, of course, art books, books on animals and the natural world. And I think this was greatly influenced by my dad, because the books that I most remember at home as a child were these rows and rows of National Geographic books that we had a subscription to. And while I didn't have very many picture books at home, we would go to our local library and borrow lots of books. I love libraries because you can discover so many books this way. So I highly encourage everyone to pay a visit to their local library, because they are such an important fixture in the community. I really do hope that you enjoy the Summer Reading Challenge this year.